Hi, good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Edgar, Wisconsin for this non-conference baseball matchup between the home Edgar Wildcats and the visiting Columbus Catholic Dons. My name is Jason Zaleski. Welcome aboard, everybody. And an interesting game here today. Again, non-conference matchup between these two. Columbus Catholic comes in at 15-2 overall. 10-0 Clover Belt East Conference winners in 2024, their second conference championship in the last 3 years. And on the home side, the Edgar Wildcats 9-7 overall, and they are 2-6 out of the Merriwood South Conference champions in the Merriwood South this year at 7-1 conference marks. Marathon and Stratford split. They split during the regular season, and of course they split the conference championship as both of them 7-1 on the season. Overcast skies, rain this morning, but rain looks to be in our rearview mirror here for this broadcast today. More talk about that, though, as the broadcast goes on. I've got some updates for you, Thursday playoff updates and some other things. And it looks like we'll turn our attention now to the field for today's national anthem.
If you're able, please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so moments away from first pitch here in Edgar. Again, Jason Zaleski here. Welcome, everybody. I had a chance to cut my grass before I got here. Talked to athletic director here at Edgar, Jim Steinke, who is cutting the grass right now. So we shared some of our grass cutting tips with each other. It's what old guys do. And we're both excited for baseball here today. Before we get any further than this, a public service announcement here. The camera view that you see is the camera view that will be for the entire game. Unless you know somebody that's here in attendance, and I see a lot of people standing around here doing nothing. Unless you know somebody who's in attendance, come over here and move the camera with the action. I will buy them a cheeseburger. So if you've got somebody here that wants to get a free cheeseburger from Old Zaleski here, send them over. They can turn the camera with the ball and get a cheeseburger out of it, and you get a little bit better viewing experience at home if they're a good camera operator, and those are hard to find. For the Columbus Catholic Dons, visitors here today, here's the starting lineup. At third base, batting leadoff is Blake Jacoby. Matt Konechny does the catching. He bats second. Emmett Konechny at shortstop bats third. Cleanup hitter, first baseman Cy Becker. Carter Summer gets the nod on the mound today, and he will bat fifth. Carson Eckes at second base bats sixth. Devlin Timler, the designated hitter, bats seventh. In left field is Ray Becker batting eighth. And rounding out the Dons' batting order in right field is Nate Nemitz. Alex Edwards playing center field and not batting for the Dons in this starting lineup. Dons are coached by Jared Kresselt, again champions out of the Clover Belt East Conference, 15-2, though they did lose their last game. That a rather abysmal performance, 13 walks against Amherst on Saturday, and looking to get back on the winning side of things before playoffs come fast approaching on Thursday. I had said that a couple times wrong on Saturday. I had the Columbus athletic director with the headset with me, and neither of us caught it, I guess. Playoffs for the Dons baseball team start on Thursday. against Plum City Elwood. Don's the 4 seed in in Division 4, Sectional 3, I believe is what it was. For Edgar, Jace Apfelbeck, it does the pitching. Lucas Donkey with the catching, and that's the battery for the Wildcats for Coach Connor Handrick. Again, 9-7 overall, 2-6 as they finish in 4th place, right? 5 teams in the Merriwood South this year, so 2-6 in conference. We'll go through the Wildcats batting order when they come to bat in the bottom of the 1st inning. First pitch comes now at 4:46, and it's fouled off by Jacoby. There we go. Got you all straightened out there. Again, if you know somebody who wants a free cheeseburger, send them on over. They can turn the camera for me during the game, and I give them a cheeseburger. Otherwise, this is the look you get all game long. So they've got me over here next to first base today. Base hit for the Dons. Jacoby aboard, and we are officially underway. So that brings up the catcher, Matt Konechny. Again, Don's last time conference champs in 2022. That was a state appearance in 2022. Edgar Wildcats, a state baseball team just a year ago, and played in one of the longest games I've been a part of. I think technically took place over a couple of calendar days. The first pitch never happened on the day it was supposed to, but both the teams were there, and I think even in the dugouts, and then the rain started over in Appleton. That game eventually happened the next day, an extra inning affair that the Wildcats did happen to lose. And, of course, Edgar football state champions in 2023, just a few months ago. And a number of those football players on this edition of Edgar Wildcats baseball. So they do have championship mentality out here. See if they're able to carry that through come playoff time. We'll talk about all the brackets, probably even throw the brackets up on the screen for you. I can manage to get that wrangled up during a commercial break. But come playoff time, just got to get hot. Edgar beating Pacelli last year. And if memory serves, that was an extra inning game that sent the Wildcats to state last year, and then played in an extra inning game at state. So Edgar got hot last year. It can happen. Throw over. Jacoby back in safely. Konechny swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And first strikeout today for Jace Apfelbeck. And there is one down here, top of the 1st inning. Again, we are just underway. If you're on your way, keep coming. Baseball happening here in Edgar. If you're coming from the south, a slight detour through town. But I was able to make it through from the south side with the detour, so you can too. Coming from the north, there was a detour when I was here 2 weeks ago. I came from the north. I think, though, that's done. I think the construction continues to move south on Highway H. This one hit to the right side as Jacoby lurched off of first base. That took the second baseman, Gavin Maurer, with him. That created the hole on the right side that Emmett Konechny puts it through, and runners on the corners for the Dons here in the 1st. So that brings up first baseman Cy Becker. Jim Krieger on the bases. Rich Hull calling the balls and strikes today. Our friends in black out there. 3rd team on the field, and they happen to be my favorite team. Just how I roll. Strike called to Becker. 1 ball and 1 strike. Listen up, gang. In Marshfield, Dairy Fest is Dairy Fest is May 31st. Check out marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend. That is a week from Friday. So we've got 2 Fridays. It all starts with the Mayor's Breakfast around 5:30 in the morning at the Marshfield Fairgrounds. And the Marshfield Go to marshfieldchamber.com for all the details on Dairy Fest here in 2020. Floor slow roller to third. That's going to get a run home. And RBI for Cy Becker, and the Dons are on the board here in the first as Jacoby crosses the plate. Over to second goes Emmett Konechny.
Becker brings the line, brings up Carter Summer. Carson Eckes on deck. 2-0.
So here's the pitcher for the Dons today, Carter Summer. So again, leading into playoff Thursday. Going to use some back of the rotation pitchers today and likely tomorrow. Columbus Catholic scheduled to play Abbotsford Colby. Abby Colby coming to town. Hackman is the place. 5 p.m. first pitch on senior night tomorrow. That's Tuesday at Hackman. Mike Steinwagner on the call tomorrow. So something there to look forward to. Bouncer to second, Maurer. And over to Haynerfoos for the final out here in this inning. 4-3 on the putout. But the Dons score in the inning. We move to the bottom of the first inning. Edgar Wildcats come to bat for the first time tonight. Next on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Printer, jam.
That's right. Zaleski Sports Headlines is out and about. All those locations you saw on your screen, including around the Marshfield area, all Weiler's convenience stores, Draxler's of Hewitt's, Blinker BP, Stratford Family Foods, Spencer A&W, Russell's of Neilsville, free full-color 12-page all high school sports magazine. Go get it. Plus a nifty coupon in there for Krabby's in Marshfield. Get yourself that coupon. Get some free stuff down at Krabby's. Let's see here. Jace Apfelbeck, Leighton Schuett, Lucas Stonke, Dakota Ellenbecker, Marcus Haynerfoos, Sawyer Weiland, Brock Maurer, Gavin Maurer, and Corey Schilling. Your batting order for the Wildcats as Apfelbeck rolls over on one, picked up cleanly by Cy Becker at first base, and there is one away. So shortstop Leighton Schuett. Looks at a ball high. Again, today's starting pitcher for Columbus Catholic, Carter Summer. The best of my information, first start all year for Carter. And this hopper to Konechny, drops, throws, and in time! Becker with the stretch, Konechny on the bobble, had to deliver fast and gets Schuett by about a quarter of a step down in the bag on first. Again, if that's a play you'd like to see, send me a camera operator. You know somebody here in attendance. Send them down. They can turn the camera for me, and I give them a cheeseburger. Maybe even two. But they got to show up fast so to get two. I don't pay for a half a game. Here's catcher Lucas Stonke. There's good attendance here. Got to be more than 100 people, maybe 150 as they line this first base side. Bleachers behind the backstop. Lawn chairs up the left field line. It's got to be somebody here you know that can give old Jace a hand here. For the Stratford game here a couple weeks ago, they let me sit behind home plate, and then the camera got to see the whole field. But they put me here today, so here I am. And if you want me to help you, help me. Shoot a swing and a miss, and there are 2 strikes. I'm sorry, it's Donkey. 2 strikes on the catcher, Lucas Donkey. And the 2-2. Swan is hit into the hole. That's going to get down. Stonkey, a 2-out base hit. Eckes did get a glove on it, but only on the, just had to swipe it. Not really, he never controlled it. And a 1-out base hit. That brings up the right fielder, Dakota Ellenbecker. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. High for a ball to start the at-bat for the right fielder, Ellenbecker. Trio of games live on the network tonight. Marathon in Pittsville going on now. Steve Maves on the call. As this one is rocketed in, that's going to get down into right center. That's going to one-hop the fence. Off and running is Stonkey. The throw comes in. Stonkey will stop at third. And a long single from Dakota Ellenbecker has Edgar with runners on the corners here with 2 outs. Wildcats now look to the first baseman, Marcus Heinerfuss, to even the score here in this first inning. Stratford-Mosinee later tonight, under the lights at Athletic Park in Wausau. That game at 7 o'clock. Again, Marathon Pittsville going on right now over in Pittsville. Marathon an early 4-0 lead against the Panthers. Again, Steve Maves on the call in Pittsville. Check that out at ZaleskiSports.com. The idea there is you get a second device, you watch both these games. I mean, we give them to you, now go watch them. Giddy up. Throw over, Ellenbecker back. And then throw over to third is going to be chased down by Jacoby. That throw from Becker came screaming back over the head of Carter Summer. Jacoby had to find it. One ball, no strikes, and that one high for ball 2. Again, Columbus Catholic had 13 walks on Saturday against Amherst. This after beating Rosholt in the first game of that Rosholt triangular. So a loss to Amherst dropped the record to 15-2 on the season. Not a good pitching performance by any comparison. Looking to get things right today and tomorrow before playoffs begin on Thursday. 3-0 and takes strike 1 does Heinerfuss. Swing and a miss, and the count is now full. And then a throw down to third, and that erases Stonkey. So an unusual end to the inning here for the Dons, but the end of the inning that we got, no matter how unusual it was. So 1 is left on. It'll be Heinerfuss coming back to the bat in the second inning as I'm actually watching that on a replay made available to me. The throw down from Konechny, and yeah, indeed, Stonkey was 15 feet down the line from third, and this inning is over. We move to the second inning. Columbus Catholic 1, Edgar 0 on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
So the Dons' second inning, Carson Eckes, Devlin Timler, and Ray Becker, 6, 7, 8 in the order. And first pitch swinging is Eckes, and that's going to be a base hit for Carson. So the Dons attack Apfelbeck early here in this inning, through one batter anyway. Youth night here in Edgar. Kids on the move. Everybody was introduced before today's ball game. Now it's a matter of running between the concession stand and the playground. Concession stand behind the Edgar dugout. You can see that on your screen, that left building there. And the playground all the way out in right field. And this is the path. So DH Devlin Timler looks at a strike at the knees from Apfelbeck. Talking about playoffs before, Don's the 4 seed taking on Plum City Elwood. Edgar the 6 seed in Sectional 1, Division 4, and they host the Gilman Pirates right here on Thursday. 4:45 first pitch as the Pirates come to town. The Wildcats, again, state participant from a year ago. Winner between Edgar and Gilman will play Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran 1 week from tomorrow. That's May 28th. So winner will be on the road no matter who it is. The 3 seed, the Knights. A 3 seed from Emmanuel Lutheran over in Eau Claire anyway. So trip to Eau Claire for Edgar perhaps with a win here on Thursday over Gilman. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Timler. And as I said, Columbus Catholic, part of sectional number 3 in Division 4. So, quote, opposite of Edgar, as people like to say that. Number 4 seed Columbus Catholic, number 13 seed Plum City Elwood. Winner there will play the winner of number 5 Oliva Strum and number 12 Assumption. Home team is the better seed, so that's results after Thursday. We'll find that out. Swing and a miss, and down goes Timler for the first out of the inning. Second strikeout today for Jace Apfelbeck. Left fielder Ray Becker. And a very diverse group for Columbus Catholic this year. Seniors, juniors, sophomore, freshmen. Freshman here, Becker. Eckes, a freshman. Starting pitcher Summer, a freshman. And others in between. 5 seniors on this 2024 edition of Don's Baseball. Back in time is Eckes, one of those freshmen just mentioned a minute ago. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or online at bigbeardown.com. And check swing. Strike 1 is the call. Rich Hole behind the plate. Strike 2, sorry. Rich Hole behind the plate, says Becker went around. So no balls, 2 strikes now. Apfelbeck ahead of Becker. At the chin. You do get a unique view, though, from this side of the camera, all things considered. You get to see that pitch location with the right-handed batter. Vertical location as it is. Apfelbeck, a long look at Eckes on the 1-2. Usually a good pitch to steal on. You'll get something off speed, something in the dirt. That time we got a fastball, though. So Apfelbeck had something else in mind, but oftentimes you'll get a pitch in the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good pitch to run on. The 1-2. Check swing is going to be caught. The throw back to first is wild. And Eckes able to get back as that line drive hauled in by Maurer, and then Gavin got excited and misfired over to Haynerfoos. And Eckes dives back in safely. So back-to-back putouts brings up the right fielder, the 9-hitter, Nate Nemitz. It is not, though, the bottom of the 8th inning. I guarantee that. Zoinks. Again, here by my lonesome today, trying to hold down the fort. That one goes on the rooftop of the gymnasium. Probably a lot of balls on the roof of the gym over here in Edgar. Get a ladder, climb up there, and likely be able to fill up a whole bucket of baseballs. Strike at the belt. Down to second goes Eckes, and he is caught stealing. A great throw from Lucas Stanke as they eliminate Eckes on the bases. And it'll be Nate Nemitz to restart things in the 3rd inning for the Dons as the top of the 2nd has come to an end. Dons leave none, score none. Bottom of the 2nd, coming up next on Zaleski Sports. Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Friday, May 31st is the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment. Also, enjoy free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, June 1st, the parade starts at 11 a.m. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at Upham Mansion. Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting outdoor beverage garden with live music. For more information, visit marshfieldchamber.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
So in the bottom of the 1st inning, Marcus Haynerfoos was at the bat, had a full count. Pitch coming to him. Well, I should say as the count ran full, the 3rd ball came in. It was Matt Konechny firing down to 3rd and erasing Lucas Stanke for the 3rd out. So Haynerfoos bats again here now to lead off the 2nd. So back-to-back at-bats if you look at it like that, especially running up the count a little bit on Summer. And we'll place this one into left field, so Marcus Haynerfoos able to size up Summer from an inning ago and lead off the 2nd inning with a base hit for the Wildcats. Now the 3rd baseman, Sawyer Weiland. Bring your friends or meet new ones at Poor Choices in Marshfield. Come out for Paul and Tom, a live band playing the 2nd Saturday of every month. Why make a bad decision when you can make a poor choice? Fun play on words. I love those. Some of my favorite things. The dad jokes. Actually, I had a dad joke the other day. Let's see here. I'll tell it to you. No one lives in the town of Baked, Alaska. It's entirely deserted. It's a good one. So Weiland swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes to the Edgar 3rd baseman. If you got a better joke than that, type it up in the chat box. Watching on a mobile device, wild pitch is going to send Haynerfoos easily down to 2nd. Matter of fact, that ball rattled around, came all the way over here to the first base side where you just saw Cy Becker pick it up. Check swing, slow roller to Konechny. The pick and the fire is in time, and Weiland out on the 6-3 putout. Haynerfoos stays at 2nd. So that brings up the center fielder Brock Maurer now with 1 down in the inning. And the Utes continue to come back from the playground. Again, youth night here in Edgar. They all were introduced on the field before the game. I think they all got a free ice cream or something. They were all eating ice cream after that. And then ran down to the playground, which is all the way around and down, right past here to my right, all the way out in right field. And now the sugar from the ice cream is wore off, and everybody coming back. Strike called quickly. No balls, 2 strikes on Maurer. 2 outs here in the inning. Nope. 1 out here in the inning. Scoreboard here had 2 outs on it for a moment there. This one is poked. That's going to get down in right field. Around comes Haynerfoos. Throw comes all the way through. Haynerfoos is going to go to second. Don's not able to hit the cutoff, and a runner in scoring position as Haynerfoos and Maurer switch spots. Haynerfoos comes in. RBI from Maurer, and we are tied at 1. So the second baseman, Gavin Maurer now. Critical to hit the cutoff, especially with the runner going from first to second. Ball hit to the right side. Just absolutely critical to hit that cutoff. And you don't do it, that's what happened there. And Maurer able to go from first to second on the missed throw. Mistaken throw, perhaps. Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, autographed memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Yes, there's a rumor that there's an autograph hat in there for me. Go walk in there and see. Foul tip into the mitt. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the second baseman, Maurer. Again, new audience I can see. What I'm willing to do is to buy a cheeseburger, maybe 2, depending on how quick they get there here. If you know somebody in the attendance here that would like to come and operate this camera, send them over, and they're going to get at least 1 cheeseburger. And back to third, and the tag is down. Safe is the call. Jacoby swipe tag from the throw from Becker. That time the cutoff was hit. Maurer able to scamper down to third, and a base hit for Maurer. And the Wildcats in business here yet in the second. Already 1 across. So first and third for the left fielder, Corey Schilling. And again, I see about 130 people here, most of them doing nothing. So send them over. Send 1 over here. Off and running is Maurer. The throw will come down. The tag is on and safe. They're going to say that Maurer reached under the tag of Emmett Konechny, and a stolen base for Gavin Maurer. The throw did beat Maurer down there. The ruling is Maurer's tag comes slide and reach comes under the tag of Konechny. Jeremy wants to know what the going rate is for my autograph. I mean, if it's me, it's probably worthless. Well, here's the other thing. I would trade my autograph for a cheeseburger, though. So maybe it's worth a cheeseburger. Oh, man. Strike 2 called to Schilling. Oh, man. Oh, sorry, strike 3 called. There we go. And a Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel as Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. Relying on that scoreboard out in center field most part for the pitch count, because I can see exactly what you can see at home. I'm not able to see the catcher or the umpire, so I'm relying on that scoreboard out there. So Schilling goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. So back to the top, Jace Apfelbeck, and send one into the storage room next to the gym. You know, the other thing, though, Jeremy, the autograph is probably worth more on the payroll checks, though. So it just, it's all about perspective, I guess. Because without the autograph on there, those checks are worthless. When they are on there, our high-priced talent, they're really worth something. Konechny slips. And oh boy, what another stretch from Cy Becker as he's able to hang on to it. And not only the out recorded on Apfelbeck, but the big thing there is the run coming home from Maurer doesn't score. And our score stays at 1-1, a slippery field out there for sure. We move to the third inning, tied at 1 in Edgar on Zaleski Sports.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at bigbeardown.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Nate Nemitz is going to get back-to-back at-bats as he was batting when Eckes was caught stealing in the second inning that ended the second. So Nemitz will get back-to-back at-bats against Jace Apfelbeck. It was Marcus Hanerfuss in the second that got back-to-back at-bats, and he led off with a base hit and scored. We'll see what Nemitz and the Dons think about that here in the third inning. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student-athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Your commitment to succeed is an example for all. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. So Nemitz, and then back to the top, Blake Jacoby and Matt Konechny for the Dons as the warm-up tosses from Jace Apfelbeck continue. Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Nemitz had a 1-ball, 2-strike count when Eckes took off for second and was thrown out by Lucas Stanke. That ended the Dons' second, so here's Nemitz to start the third. Fouls that one straight back. Again, morning rain has turned to overcast skies here. The sun peaked out a little bit at around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and that lasted for about a half an hour. So been cloudy all day here in central Wisconsin. Again, Pittsfield Marathon playing baseball right now. It's a good one there. Merriwood South champs and CWC South champs going at it. Give you a score update. Steve Maves on the call, and it is a 4-1 top of the third. You want to know who's winning? Go watch. Turn that one on, too. Watch both at the same time. Been giving that advice to you all for the last 7 years now. There's no reason to limit it to just one game. Watch them both at the same time. One ball and 2 strikes to the right fielder, Nemitz. And the dirt for ball 2. Nemitz not chasing. But comfortable night outs. Just a very slight breeze, 60-something or other degrees on the triple bounce. Ball picked up down here at first base by Hanerfuss. He steps on the bag, and there is one out in this third inning. Again, the field it's wet and pretty consistent rain this morning. It started raining before I got up, stopped raining around noon. So 5-6 hours of somewhat continuous rain, nothing major, but slightly continuous. As Jacoby fouls that one off. So the infield is, especially around the bases where there's been a lot of stepping, it's a little slippery in spots. Mound and home plate are good. They were tarped all day, so those are fine. But as I look around the base paths, each station, you can see it on your screen too, that darker dirt. Just a little bit muddy. This will be a base hit back up the middle for Blake Jacoby.
Third
hit today for Columbus Catholic. Jacoby, fourth hit, right? Let's go through that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth hit for the Dons. Jacoby with a base hit to start this game, later scored. RBI came from Cy Becker. Here's the catcher, Matt Konechny. And Konechny gives it a ride into right field, playable, and bringing it in for the second out is Dakota Ellenbecker, a loud out. About 20 feet short of the fence, 305 out there, so 285 on the fly ball. Too high to clear the fence. Here's the shortstop, Emma Konechny. It's a movie line from the movie Major League. Too high. So I was told to fill up today's broadcast with Major League Baseball quotes. So there's your first. I think that's the second one. Somebody out there is keeping track of it. Another long look over by Applebeck at Jacoby. Now the 1-0. Strike at the knees called to Konechny. A little bit of motion off first base. Jacoby, though, sticks to it, and that pitch is fouled off anyway. Wildcats thought Jacoby was going to be on the move on that pitch. One ball and 2 strikes to the shortstop, Emma Konechny. Applebeck ready. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Third strikeout today for Applebeck, and the 1-out base hit by Jacoby, and he is left stranded. Bottom of the third coming up next. The Wildcats will go 2-3-4 right after this on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Printer, Jam.
Back to Edgar, the Wildcats. Due up Leighton Schuett, Lucas Stanke, and Dakota Ellenbecker, 2-3-4. In the heart of the Wildcat order for the bottom of the third inning. Bakerville Sports Bar. Make plans for your next event at Bakerville Sports Bar on County Road B in Marshfield. It's the perfect spot for birthday parties, family and class reunions. It's a great spot for groups of any size. Bakerville Sports Bar wants to host your next event. Again, Carter Summer, freshman, getting his first start here today for manager Jared Kressel. There's a little bit of raking being done in between innings. I mentioned the wetness around the bases, especially first base, but really around all of them. As you can imagine, first base gets the most action, so that any water that was somewhat just below the surface is getting brought to the surface. And a comebacker out at Summer. He's going to pick it up and make a late throw, and now the concern goes to the Don's freshman pitcher, Carter Summer, as he's looking at his hand. A leadoff base hit for Schuett. But the infield's going to come in and check on their freshman hurler after the comebacker went off of one of the hands. Carter says he's fine. Looked like he was kind of shaking his glove hand a little bit. Still young enough not to know any better, right? Yeah, it might hurt tomorrow morning a little bit, but still young enough where not even a factor. Here's the catcher, Lucas Stanke. That hits me, I'm on the disabled list for the next 30 days. And I mean disabled from everything. Housework, this work, anything. Maybe the only thing I could do after having something like that happen is sit at the lake with a cooler. It's about the only thing I'd be good for, which is about the only thing I am good for. Stanke, a base hit in the first, and again, he was later picked off a third by the catcher Konechny. This into left, shallow left field. Emmett Konechny from his shortstop spot will run it down for the first out of the inning.
We got 1 out. Brings up Dakota Ellenbecker. Marcus Santa Cruz on down.
There. And now the right fielder, Dakota Ellenbecker. I was talking about the weather before. Man, what a difference without the sun. You know, we really need the sun, don't we? After 80-degree weekend, I think Saturday was about that. Sunday, I think, was more of the same. 60-something or other, and it just feels downright cold. We lost 20 degrees, and I think I need to go find my snowmobile suit again. Again, weather threatening all week, which is a shame because we are about to start playoffs galore. This one into right field. Nemitz has a run at it. Well, that's going to land in foul territory, and back to the batter's box goes Dakota Ellenbecker. Softball playoffs begin tomorrow. We've got a bunch of live games for you. On Tuesday, it's Wapaka at Mosinee, Tri-County at Pacelli, Pittsville at Columbus Catholic. All live softball games on the network tomorrow. Plus, if my plan goes accordingly, I will give everybody highlights of Stratford, Spencer, and Auburndale. I forget who Auburndale plays tomorrow, but the 1 and 2 seeds. Auburndale, the 1 seed in that group, Stratford, the 2. So we'll go shoot some highlights, and you'll see those highlights, again, if it all goes according to plan, tomorrow night on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. Off and running, and this time gunned down. Schuett caught stealing. Gavin Maurer with a stolen base an inning ago, but Matt Konechny guns down another one here in 2024. And again, the Dons thought they had Maurer tagged out last inning, but the only opinion that matters is that of our base umpire, and today that's Jim Krieger, who's at expert level umpiring baseball. At the eyes, ball 2. It's got to be more than that. Again, I'm relying on that scoreboard out there to show me the count. It currently shows 2 balls, no strikes. I think that's off by a pitch. There's a strike, and I was off by quite a bit. That's a strikeout of Ellenbecker, and that is the final out. So a leadoff base runner for the Wildcats is Leighton Schuett. He is caught stealing, and 2 outs later, and this inning is over. It'll be the top of the 4th right after this on Zaleski Sports. At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Printer, Jam.
Edition number 3 comes out on Wednesday. That is our baseball preview edition. Rough draft finalized today. Hits the printers on Wednesday and then to those newsstand locations you saw on your screen beginning Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. It is a baseball playoff preview with baseball playoffs around the area beginning on Thursday. So get it while it's hot, folks. Why am I feeling raindrops out here? That's what I'd like to know. Nobody told me it was going to rain this evening. That's bad news. Bad news for all of us. Here's Cy Becker, then Carter Summer and Carson Eckes. Dial up the radar here. I don't see any rain on the radar. The rain, I am positioned outdoors, as you can see. Not good for this broadcast. We will be NFL not for long if it does indeed rain. Are you feeling raindrops? Or is it just me? Huh. All right. 1-0 here, top of the 4th. 1-2 on Becker. Check swing. Nearly went through the front door of the gym entrance. Thick glass there, but man, I'll tell you, it was a screamer. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Dons' first baseman, Becker. Here's Apfelbeck with it. High for a ball. And the 2-2. Becker taps that one foul. Sounds of the Columbus Catholic dugouts in the distance. Here's the 2-2. And that one misses away. Count full now to Becker. Dons had a leadoff base runner in the first and second inning, base runner with 1 out in the third. Here's the full count to Becker. Roller to third. Scoop by Weiland, and then errant throw gets under the glove of Hanerfuss. Becker quickly to second base, and the error gives Dons a base runner here in the 4th. E5 lands Becker at second for the pitcher Carter Summer.
Carson Eckes, your batter. Devlin Timler on deck. Go 16, come on, come on. Yeah. Come on, Carter.
Strike called.
Next we got Curtis Summer, your batter. Carson Eckes on deck.
And reaching out for it off the glove of the shortstop, Schuett. Becker's going to head to third, take a big turn, and actually tripped over the third baseman, able to dive back in time. He asked for interference, and manager Jared Kressel down there at third says, "Forget about that, man. I told you to stop." It's awesome. I said, you should have never been rounding the bag. I told you to stop. That's your fault you tripped. I told you to stop. So meeting of the minds for the Wildcats. Next up, Carson Eckes. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Loans, leases, crop insurance, tax records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, Medford, and everywhere. And Columbus Catholic, live broadcast tomorrow, planned, scheduled. weather scheduled for 5 p.m. at Jack Hackman as senior night for the Dons take on the Abbey Colby Falcons. Abbey Colby having a nice year. So this meeting goes on here. I'll tell you a little bit about the Falcons. I think Rib Lake won the Merriwood North, but Abbey was right there. 16-7 overall are the Falcons, and they actually split with Rib Lake. There we go. So both teams 9-1. So conference champion from the Merriwood North coming into Marshfield tomorrow, 5 o'clock at Hackman to take on these Dons. Be there or watch it right here. Those are the only two choices. All right, so runners on the corners, nobody out. Dons looking to break the tie here in the fourth. Eckes at the eyes. Let's ball one sail by. Man manager Jared Kressel's going to come to the plate and get a courtesy runner for Cy Becker, and that's going to be Drew Lang here at first base. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats, toys, health products, all under one roof. Get it? From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. So I told you, I like to play on words. All under one bark over at Fleet Farm. Plus in the candy aisle, you can get almond bark, chocolate bark. I can keep going, gang. Right? Kitty litter, also known as oil dry. That's at Fleet Farm. Sunflower seeds, me and the birds both eat them. I mean, I got jokes for days here. Fouled back by Eckes is, again, just a very light rain falling down here in central Marathon County. Allows me to stay on the air. Anything more, and it would be unfortunate, but anything more, and that would be it. Equipment out here exposed. The rain is the enemy of me and the technology out here. Big enemies. 1 ball, 1 strike to Eckes. Strike called. But again, my radar doesn't show any rain, so I guess I'm not concerned. But again, I don't understand how weather works. That's why I don't pay any attention to it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because you'll say, well, there's an 80% chance of rain today, and then at the end of the day, you look and it didn't rain at all. The whole thing makes no sense to me. The 1-2 fouled back by Eckes. That'll go out onto the street. Actually, the street's under construction. That'll go out onto the dirt that used to be the street in front of the school. We had a driving tour of Edgar on the way in due to the construction detour. Got to see all the neighborhoods. Well, some of the neighborhoods. Neighborhoods you never really get to see if you're not seeing anybody in Edgar. Just come to the school. You don't drive through those hoods. Swung on a missed. Throw down, and nobody covering the bag at second. Strikeout number 4 for Jace Apfelbeck as Carson Eckes goes down swinging. And that is the first out. 2 in scoring position, though, as Lang able to get down to the bag at second on that action. So here's Devlin Timler. And this one's going to get past, and a play at the plate is out. Apfelbeck and Becker wrestle around home plate. Becker's going to get pulled up by our home plate umpire Rich Hole, but those two looked like a Cloverbelt Merriwood wrestling match at home plate. And Becker is going to wind up out as that ball got past Stonke. So if you're scoring along at home, 2-1 on the putout for the second out. So runner now left at third in Lang. So Devlin Timler here swinging the foul back. Promising for the Dons. Now back-to-back outs. No one across after 2 on with nobody out. Timler struck out back in the second inning. And he's going to face a 2-ball, 1-strike pitch from Jace Apfelbeck. Strike called, count even at 2 apiece. Timler frustrated after that strike call. Not the pitch he wanted. 2 outs and the 2-2. At the eyes, count run full to the DH Timler. Wildcats looking to get out of it. Full count delivery from Apfelbeck. And fouled into the mitt of Stunke, and strikeout number 5 for Jace Apfelbeck does indeed end the Dons' threat. Again, Dons 2 on with no outs and not able to bring one around, and that does it for the visiting half of the 4th inning. It's going to be Hanerfuss, Weiland, and Maurer right after this on Zaleski Sports. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Bottom of the 4th inning is upon us. Marcus Hanerfuss, Sawyer Weiland, and Brock Maurer due up as the Wildcats sit 5, 6, 7 in the batting order. And Carter Summer on for his 4th inning of work. And freshman getting his first starting assignment here for Columbus Catholic in his high school career, in the season, but that is his high school career as a freshman. Hanerfuss, the base hit back in the 2nd inning, and bouncer to Emmett Konechny across to Becker on the laser. And there was one away. So Sawyer Weiland now. Can raindrops just continue to kind of land around me? I think it's only raining on me. If anybody ever saw the movie Truman Show, the artificial rain would rain just on Jim Carrey's character, Truman. I don't even know if that was his first or last name. But the movie came out 1998-ish. It was pretty good movie for its time. Thought-provoking. Fun movie, though. Family film. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed by Weiland, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to the 3rd baseman, Weiland. Pitch. And that one misses. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that is a Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Third strikeout today for Carter Summer. And the center fielder, Brock Maurer. Got a good one brewing here. Tied up in the 4th inning. And Mauer's going to lift this one into shallow right field. That's going to get down. Nemitz overran it, but Mauer will hold at first. And a 2-out base hit for the center fielder, Brock Mauer. So here's Gavin Mauer. So back-to-back Mauers for the Wildcats. Low for ball one. Mauer to third. Jacoby on the nice pick. Grabbed in by Becker. He holds it high for the third out of the inning, so the 5-3 ends the late threat from the Wildcats. We have played 4 complete. We remain tied at 1 on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
All right, Wildcats giving us a media timeout there. Top of the 5th inning. And Ray Becker to the plate. And a strike called on the first pitch from Afflebeck to Becker as Afflebeck nears 60 pitches here in this one. Rain picks up here just a bit. Oh, I just don't understand. Not on the radar anywhere. Shows what good a radar is. Swung on and missed by Becker, and that is strikeout number 6 today for Afflebeck. The skies are brightening, though, so I've got some hope that this rain is not here to stay. Because we've got a good one brewing here. I'm trying to keep this ship sailing right now. And it is in question. Swing and a miss by Nemitz. And the equipment we use in rain are mortal enemies. The equipment goes down. Not only does this broadcast not happen, but others in the future are threatened. So, got an issue here. No balls, 2 strikes to Nemitz. Nemitz off the handle, slow roller, picked up at first by Heinerfuss, and steps on the bag for out number 2. So back-to-back outs for the Dons, and here's the third baseman, Blake Jacoby. Matter of fact, with the clouds and the rain, it's become dark enough here where the outside security lights have come on outside the high school. One right above my head. So kind of like a reading light for me, which maybe is helpful.
Come on, Blake.
Strike called. Count at 1 ball and 1 strike to the Dons' third baseman, Blake Jacoby.
Come on, Blake. Let's go, BJ. Yeah. Come on, Blake.
Up and away for ball 2. Three balls and 1 strike. And 2 up, 2 down. Don's looking for a 2-out base runner. Applebeck trying to shut it down. The 3-1. It's a grounder. That'll be foul, and the count now full to Jacoby. Spring has sprung at Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. The stylists at Blues Hair Studio are ready to help you get the best look for spring. Book your appointment with Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. Mine is on Friday at 9 a.m. So I don't just talk it out here, gang. Got to follow through. So do you. 9 o'clock. See me there. Blues Hair Studio. Full count with 2 outs. And Jacoby steps out.
Come on, Blake.
Full count from Applebeck. This one hit in the air, third base side, and into the batting cages. And out of play, boy, I'll tell you, there's about a half a spot out there left where a car is not parked, and that's exactly where that ball hit. And that half unoccupied spot, just over the batting cage. There's a gator or some sort of UTV out there, and it landed just in front of it. Unbelievable. Full count again from Applebeck. And a 2-out walk drawn by Jacoby. Good piece of hitting there from the Dons' third baseman, Jacoby. Stayed patient, spoiled a couple. And a meeting on the mound coming up. And this may be it for Applebeck. And it is. So pitching change coming up. We will step aside, get you all the changes right after this on Zaleski Sports. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Printer, jam.
Connor Hendrick decides to pull Jace Apfelbeck as under 70, and I'm not familiar with all the pitch count rules. I've got them somewhere, but I don't have them with me here today. Think forward to the next Edgar game on our schedule, and maybe they added one tomorrow that I don't know about, but the next game on our schedule is the playoff game on Thursday, so maybe under 70 you can get a full reset, and then Apfelbeck can start that playoff game on Thursday, perhaps, is the thinking for Hendrick, because 2 outs in the inning, and Apfelbeck with 6 strikeouts, it looked like he was kind of having his way with these Dons batters for the most part, but gets pulled here through 4 2/3. Jacoby at first is his responsibility. Now the catcher, Matt Konechny, again, Leighton Schuett pitching. Schuett and Apfelbeck straight switch. So Apfelbeck over to shortstop. This one will be near us and just out of play. Two little fellas there looking at the ball. They both ran away. You got to get under that and catch it, guys. Right? He didn't have a glove. Okay. I guess that could make a difference. So he didn't have a glove. So yeah, Edgar's next game is the playoff game on Thursday, again, according to the schedule we have, and a rip by Matt Konechny. I'll tell you, I don't know of a hotter hitter in the area than Konechny. The ball then misplayed in left field, and around they go. So the base hit and then an error in left field now has runners on second and third for the Dons, and right in the meat of the order, here's the 3-hitter, Emmett Konechny. So Schuett in a hurry here, needs to buckle down. Runner coming in for Columbus Catholic. Let's see if I can see who that is. I did not given any substitutions. So courtesy runner for the catcher, Konechny. So Emmett skips back, and ball one at the knees. And the skies are brightening a bit. Smoke billows from behind the concession stand. Cheeseburger's on fire over there. Konechny fouls it to the backstop. Took a big swing at it. Don's looking to break the tie here in the 5th with 2 outs. Schuett, and bounces one in. And Schuett coming in somewhat cold. Now, he's been on the field, but I don't know that he's had any chances out there. As I take a look through the scorebook, I don't see any 6 putouts. So just the warm-up tosses before innings from shortstop. And a wild pitch, and Jacoby will stay at third. 3 balls and a strike now to Konechny. You know, he got his warm-up pitches as he took the mound, but not that full, not like a starting pitcher, you get that full workout before the game. So Schuett looking to deal with Emmett Konechny here with 2 outs. The 3-1. And strike at the knees, count is full. Caught the bottom of the zone, did Schuett. Hour and 14 minutes into this one. Tie game, top of the 5th. 2 outs, full count coming. Bouncer and backhanded play. Racing down the line is safe. And now we've got a situation over at third base, diving back in, an RBI base hit for Emmett Konechny, and the Dons take a 2-1 lead. So runners now in the corners for the cleanup hitter, Cy Becker. Emmett had to bust it down the line here at first and beat that throw by about a half a step from Gavin Maurer. Maurer, a fine play on the backhand, but it was a slow roller through the slow, wet infield. Wild pitch, and Konechny will take second. So third wild pitch since coming in here with 2 outs by Schuett. Becker fouls that one into the Wildcats dugout. Actually, that'll circle all the way back around and out to Weiland and put that ball back in play. One ball, one strike. Becker off the handle, running down the line at first, and erased there. Nice play by Sawyer. Weiland at third, over to Hanerfuss for the final out of the inning. Dons will end up stranding 2, but they score 1 as they take a 2-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Printer, Jam.
Carter Summer continues to pitch for the Dons here in the 5th inning. As the Wildcats go 9-1-2, they send up Corey Schilling to begin the 5th inning. Bouncer, and that's going to get through. Lead off base hit for Corey Schilling and the Wildcats. Nice piece of hitting there. Just went right with it. Drove it into left field. So back to the top being Jace Apfelbeck. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. Fouled back. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Summer, and another one fouled off by Apfelbeck. So no balls, 2 strikes to the now shortstop Apfelbeck, and pitched 4 2/3. 2 earned runs for Apfelbeck, go along with 6 strikeouts. Bouncer, and back up the box goes Apfelbeck, and a pair of base runners here in the 5th for the Wildcats. So pitcher came in for Apfelbeck in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. That was Leighton Schuett. He comes up here now in the bottom of the 5th. Bunt shown, and bunt dropped down. It's a nice bunt, and it's going to be an infield base hit, and the bases are loaded for Edgar. Don's not anticipating that bunt. And bases loaded now for the Wildcats and the catcher Lucas Stanke. And a big opportunity brewing here for Edgar with nobody out. Bases loaded here in the 5th. At the eyes for ball 1. Foul back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Edgar has not led in this game. Columbus scored 1 in the 1st. Edgar answered back in the 2nd. We were tied until just a few moments ago. Dons take the 2-1 lead in the top of the inning. Fouled back into the chest protector of Matt Konechny. Sounded like. Brother Emmett with that RBI infield base hit that scored Jacoby to break this one, to break that tie in the 5th. Edgar now looking for something more. Holding up is Stanke. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Freshman Carter Summer, big time experience here. The 2-2. Fouled back. Summer takes a look around the bases. Now the 2-2. And count full now with the bases loaded. Payoff pitch to Stanke. And he walked him. And we are tied again here in Edgar. So base is still loaded. Still nobody out, and the cleanup hitter, Dakota Ellenbecker. Chance for a big inning here for Edgar. Throw over to third, and back in time is Apfelbeck. Ellenbecker, strike at the letters. That one just a bit high. The 1-1 from Summer. Foul back. So Summer ahead of the cleanup hitter Ellenbecker. 1 ball, 2 strikes as the Dons search for their first out here in this inning. Off-speed pitch is going to go to the roof of the gym one more time. Second one today up there. Again, I'm pretty sure you get a ladder, go up there, you're going to have a whole bucket of baseballs. Waterlogged, but still, a whole bucket. Give them to the Little League kids. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and now throw comes home, and off the bag was Apfelbeck, a double play, and then a fire down to second. That chases Schuett back. And what a play there from Konechny from behind the plate. Started the action on that, what turned out to be a double play. So runners on first and second now with 2 outs, just like that. Big play for Columbus. Marcus Heinerfuss swing and a miss. Boy, this looked like Edgar's inning just moments ago. Nobody out, bases loaded, 1 run already in. Different look and feel to it now. This is going to be nearly thrown into center field. Eckes skies behind Konechny over at second as Mack from behind the plate tried to gun down Schuett, nearly threw it to Edwards in center field. Pitch to Haynerfoos. High for a ball. So 2 balls, no strikes to the first baseman, Haynerfoos. Check swing, and he went. Okay, make that 1 ball, 2 strikes. They're playing games with me out on the scoreboard in center field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Don's a strike away from getting out of it, and that one bounced in. That's going to send everybody up 1 station. Wild pitch as Summer perhaps trying to blow it past Haynerfoos. So 2 in scoring position, 2 outs. And the 2-2. High, and the count is full. Nope, they say you walked him. Okay. Scoreboard in center field is all over the place except accurate. That's the one thing it's not. All right, here's the third baseman, Sawyer Weiland.
You got it, kid. Come on. Relax, Sawyer. Come on, Carter. You got it, Carter.
Ball 1. Again, I've got the exact same view you do. Catcher and umpire out of my screen. So I rely on that scoreboard for the count. Swing and a miss. And another one blown past Weiland. Ball and 2 strikes to the third baseman. Summer in the 1-2, high for ball 2. Summer looks in, and the 2-2. And we are at full count again here in this inning. It's been a few times. Full count. And to the backstop it goes. A run is walked in, and the Wildcats take a 3-2 lead.
Now takes a walk, brings in a run. Brings up Brock Maurer. Gavin Maurer on deck.
Infield comes in, and it smells like a pitching change from here. And a pitching change indeed. Changes coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Need a new mattress? All Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on 2-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The Furniture People for good home furnishings. Mall furniture where value is yours.
Printer, Jam.
It'll be the 8th batter of the inning, Brock Maurer, coming in for Edgar with bases loaded and 2 outs, and will face Columbus Catholic pitcher Cy Becker. So Becker comes in from first. Summer moves to first on the straight switch. And Becker looking to shut this inning off. This has had Edgar's name written all over it from the beginning. Started with bases loaded, nobody out. Bases still loaded, 2 outs, 2 runs across here in the inning. RBI walk from Lucas Stonkey, RBI walk to Sawyer Weiland. And strike called to the center fielder Maurer. Here's the 1-1 from Becker. Low. Again, similar to Schuett coming in at the top of the inning. Becker coming in cold, looking to get the last out. And fires high, 3 balls and 1 strike to Maurer. Strike zone a little bit shorter for the little bit shorter Maurer. Here's a 3-1. And strike called on the inside corner, and the count is run full. This is the 4th full count at bat of the inning for the Wildcats. Last full count was a walk. Here's this one. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and the strikeout brings the inning to an end, but not before the Wildcats score a pair, and they lead 3-2 as we head to the 6th on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Carter Summer, Carson Eckes, and Devlin Timler, 5, 6, 7 in the order for the Dons as we start the 6th inning. Dons trail by 1. Edgar scores twice in the bottom of the 5th inning, and this one might bounce back at me here. Let's pay attention. Nope, that'll stay on the roof. All right. Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield, now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night. Work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. And the melodic tones of the Dons dugout there. 0-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Summer goes down swinging. And there's one away here in the 6th.
Shoot with a strikeout. We got 1 out. Brings up Carson Eckes. Devlin Timler on deck.
Carson Eckes now. Left-handed batting second baseman.
Come on, Carson. Come on, Carson. Come on, Carson.
Again, Leighton Schuett came out with 2 outs in the 5th, pitching his first fresh inning here in the 6th. And fires in low. Scoreboard shows 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's roll with it. And swing and a miss by Eckes. Off-speed pitch and beauty from Schuett. And that one just missed. Count even at 2 apiece. Of that, I'm nearly certain. Two from Schuett. Strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts, swinging and now looking for Schuett and the Wildcats here on the top of the 6th. So the DH, Devlin Timler. Holding up is Timler. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Make it 3-0. And a walk. 2-out walk given to Timler. An update, I had mentioned Edgar's next game was on Thursday, the playoff game. Edgar will actually travel to Pacelli tomorrow. Game time scheduled for 4:30. That game live on Zaleski Sports, so you can watch the Wildcats again tomorrow at 4:30 over at Pacelli. Last tune-up before Thursday's playoff, as it turns out. Roller over to Gavin Maurer. Becker is erased on the first pitch of that at-bat. And the 4-3 putout leaves Timler stranded at first, and that was all that happened in that inning for the Dons. 2 strikeouts for the Wildcats, and Leighton Schuett. The bottom of the 6th coming up. Edgar leads by 1 on Zaleski Sports. Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Friday, May 31st is the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment. Also, enjoy free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, June 1st, the parade starts at 11 a.m. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at Upham Mansion. Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting outdoor beverage garden with live music. For more information, visit marshfieldchamber.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Printer, Jam.
All right, bottom of the 6th is just about ready to be underway. 8-9-1 for the Wildcats. And it starts with Gavin Maurer. Maurer, first look at Becker today, rolls one and an error at shortstop. Konechny couldn't get his glove all the way down, and Maurer aboard with the leadoff as a leadoff base runner on the air. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. So here's Corey Schilling. Base hit and a run scored today for Schilling. Shows bunt, and bunts foul up the first baseline. Throw over. Back in time is Maurer. And this will be bunted into the Edgar on deck circle. No balls, 2 strikes. Bunt likely to be off, and Schilling will need to swing away from the plate. At the eyes for ball 1. So Becker climbs the ladder. Schilling doesn't chase. Ball and 2 strikes to the left fielder Schilling, and Becker steps off. Here's the 1-2. And wild pitch is going to send Maurer down to second. Gavin may have got a late jump there. The first base coach not happy with Gavin's ferocity going down to second, as the throw did come down on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3, so a pair of foul bunts by Schilling come back to hurt. And the first out of the inning. So back to the top of the order, Jace Apfelbeck. 1 out, runner on second. Edgar would love an insurance run here before the Dons come to bat in the 7th. At the eyes for a ball. Looking ahead to the Dons' 7th inning, 9-1-2 in the order. Nemitz, Jacoby, and Matt Konechny due up for the Dons. But before they get there, and Edgar, with a runner in scoring position here, would love to put a 4 up on the scoreboard, make things a little more tricky for the Dons batters in the top of the 7th. Three balls, no strikes to Apfelbeck. Taking it all the way, takes strike 1, does Apfelbeck.
Let's go.
3-1 and stays high, and a walk issued to Jace Apfelbeck. Second base runner for the Wildcats here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And here comes Leighton Schuett. Schuett takes the ball low. Becker takes a look at second, now comes home. And that high for ball 2. Maurer on the bag at second in scoring position. Looking for a Wildcats insurance run here in the 6th. 1 out. And strike on the inside corner to Schuett. Two balls, 1 strike, and low for ball 3. Becker in danger of walking back-to-back batters here.
Go side, come on, baby. Outside. Outside. Come on, go
3-1, Schuett to be choosy. And chooses a walk, back-to-back walks issued by Becker. And the bases are full. Second inning in a row now, bases loaded for the Wildcats. Another opportunity develops here for Edgar. Edgar able to score 2 with the bases loaded last inning. Bases loaded here in essentially the same spot, the 3-hole, Lucas Stanke. Stanke, a walk and an RBI in the 5th inning. Courtesy runner coming out for Edgar, it looks like. And I did get reserves handed to me for the Wildcats, so I get to tell you that this is Preston Dulkey. So Preston Dulkey will come out and run, offensive lineman on that Edgar Wildcats state championship football team a few months ago. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here is Stonky. Sai misses on the first toss into Stonky. And 2-0 the count. They run for Leighton Schuett, and he heads to the bullpen to get loose right away. 3 balls, no strikes, nowhere to put Stonky.
Put it in there, son. Come on, let's go. Run, Si, you got it.
And a 4-pitch walk, and the Wildcats lead 4-2. So back-to-back innings with an RBI walk for Stonky.
Go, boys. Come on, baby.
Bases still loaded, and the cleanup hitter, Dakota Ellenbecker. He was struck out back in the 4th inning, and then a throw down to third got Appleback, and it was a double play that really slowed that Wildcats 5th. That could have been a really big inning for Edgar, if not for that strike him out, throw him out double play. But another one of the works here for the Wildcats here in the 6th. Ball and a strike to Ellenbecker. And Ellenbecker gives it a ride to center field. Edwards going back at the fence, makes the catch. That'll be enough, though, to drive in a run, an RBI sac fly for Dakota Ellenbecker. It's got to be about 360 or so out there to center. He hit it just a couple feet short, sent Edwards to the fence. 5-2 Edgar.
Come on, Si, one more. Got it, Si.
So Wildcats get a couple insurance runs as of now. Marcus Hanerfuss batting with 2 outs. Roller, backhanded chance from Konechny, flips to Eckes for the 3rd out of the inning. And the 6th is over, but the Wildcats score 2 more. And they lead by 3. Last chance for the Dons right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Power & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Power & Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Printer, jam.
Edition 3 hits those newsstands Wednesday night into Thursday morning. It is a baseball preview edition with reporting on all of your favorite high school student athletes of all kinds. Full color, 12-page magazine, completely free all around central Wisconsin. Edition 2 still on the newsstands now, although there aren't many left. One location nearly empty and all others dwindling supply. So go out and pick up edition 2 today, maybe tomorrow, and then edition 3 on Wednesday. It's completely free, high school sports only, weekly magazine from your friends right here at Zaleski Sports. Nate Nemitz, Blake Jacoby, Matt Konechny, Leighton Schuett. Again, taking off the bases, went to keep his arm loose in the bullpen. And looking to shut this one down. A roller from Nemitz, and it's going to be a leadoff infield base hit for the Dons. It's a slow bouncer handled by Apfelbeck. But too many bounces and too slow to retire Nemitz. So back to the leadoff spot. Top of the order, Blake Jacoby. Dons need 3. Nothing less will do. Edgar looking for the win. And Dons lost their last outing on Saturday to the Amherst Falcons. Dons walked 13 on Saturday. Edgar, back-to-back winners coming into this one, beating Shagwamigan and Spencer. Shagwamigan 18-5 win on 2 Fridays ago, and then beat Spencer a week ago 2-1. They've been off for a week, have these Wildcats, but you wouldn't know it watching them play here now. And Jacoby on the line over to short. Schuett the return. Back in time, though, is Nemitz. So the Dons avoid the double play, but the line out to Schuett brings the first out of the inning. And the catcher, Matt Konechny. Again, Edgar at Pacelli tomorrow, 4:30. You can watch that game live right here on Zaleski Sports. And then host the Gilman Pirates Thursday in opening round playoff action. Ball low to Konechny.
Come on, Mac. Let's go, baby. Come on, Mac.
Yeah, that one high. Throw down. Nemitz back in time. No concern there. Yeah, for Columbus, that was the 13-5 win over Amherst. That after beating Rosholt about a half hour earlier, 11-1. So perhaps back-to-back days got the best of the Dons. Amherst, it was their first game of the day. Not sure. Columbus, though, in danger of losing back-to-back games for the first time this season. And they come in 15-2. 2 balls and a strike to Konechny. This is supposed to be playoff tune-up time. Be at your peak come playoff Thursday. And the 2-1. Konechny will send this towards us. It lands on the roof of the gym, and I'm not sure if that came back off or not. 2-2 to Konechny. Two-strike pitch from Schuett. In the dirt, and wild pitch is going to send Nemitz down to second. So runner in scoring position for the Dons, but again, down by 3. Dons need base runners here in the 7th. Full count. And this one is going to get down into right field. Nemitz will hold at third. Again, the Dons needing base runners here in the 7th. Runners on the corners after the base hit from Matt Konechny. So here's the shortstop, Emmett Konechny, representing the tying run here in the 7th inning. Konechny, a home run on the season. It's controversial, though, because the game was halted in the 2nd inning over at Auburndale a couple Saturdays ago and never resumed. So even though the home run is on this broadcast network, it really never happened because the game didn't happen. Did not get to a completion inning. So rules of baseball. This one off the handle will be caught easily over here at first base by Marcus Haynerfoos, and the Dons are down to their final out. So here's Cy Becker, who now represents the tying run for Columbus Catholic. And to the best of my knowledge, does not have a home run that did or didn't count this year. So Don's looking for another base runner here in the 7th. And this one at the third baseman, Sawyer Weiland, and the lineout brings this one to a finish. Your final score here today from Edgar. The Edgar Wildcats win it 5-2 over the Columbus Catholic Dons. We'll now say thanks to Nasonville Dairy for bringing this high-quality sports broadcast to you. The Dons have lost 2 in a row. They play tomorrow at home, 5 p.m. first pitch at Jack Hackman against Abbey Colby. The Edgar Wildcats wind up their regular season tomorrow at Pacelli, also live on Zaleski Sports. Watching both, gang. We'll see you then.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.